Alright, what's going on guys, it's Apoqsi, and Bethesda has given us our very first glimpse at the new content coming to Skyrim with the Skyrim Anniversary Edition. It's honestly looking like a DLC update at this point, and if we put aside the fact that it's going to break mods temporarily on PC, it truly is exciting. So, without further ado, let's roll the intro. Alright, so the Anniversary Edition itself is launching in less than 2 weeks on November 11th for the 10th anniversary of Skyrim, which will be available as both a standalone purchase and an upgrade option for Special Edition owners. It will also be released alongside a free next-gen console update and 4 free creations for Special Edition owners, which we got more info on just the other day. So I figured we would go ahead and start with the free creations available for all Special Edition owners, as that's the most relevant to everyone. So first up, we've got the Saints and Seducers creation, which was originally released in 2019 and includes a full quest expansion featuring the largest amount of content apparently ever in a single creation, which is pretty cool. It adds a all-new storyline featuring 2 quests and side quests, new armor sets and weapons, new artifacts, enemies, and a lot more to discover around the world of Skyrim. It also includes the rare Curios creation, which adds Khajiit caravans to the world of Skyrim that will supply players with new ingredients that they've imported from the far reaches of Tamriel. And they'll be used in order to produce new potions, arrows, and poisons, and there's even some rare stones. The third free creation is one that you're all, I'm sure, aware of, Survival Mode, which originally released back in 2017. Basically, think of it like the hardcore mode from Fallout New Vegas, but a little bit more advanced, as it will be pitting you against the elements of Skyrim and your own needs. So that includes everything from watching your own warmth, hunger, and exhaustion in order to stay alive. This will definitely feel a lot more immersive when you have things like fishing, new creatures, and everything in the game to flesh out that experience. Which leads us to the final free creation, that being fishing, which allows you to fish for over 20 unique aquatic species across Skyrim's waters in order to cook, display as trophies, or keep them as pets in your own aquarium within your player housing. It also features all new fishing related quests to blend it better into the world, and I'm glad they're doing stuff like this to better blend these creations into the game. Now, what about the large amount of creations bundled in the Anniversary Edition and not just given away for free to everyone? Well, of course, we've got all the currently released creations as well as the 4 free creations, which will be bundled with the new edition of Skyrim. That includes a wide range of armor sets, new gameplay modes like camping and survival, packs of new enemies to fight, tons of weapons, dozens of quests, some of which will feature additional side quests. We have player housing, pets, and a lot more. But they'll also be introducing a ton of new Creation Club content to the Anniversary Edition, which will include new modes and some quests to dive deeper into Tamriel's history. First of which is Ghost of the Tribunal, which will allow you to earn over a dozen new weapons and armor, of which were featured in the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. And then we have The Cause, which will allow you to encounter the Mythic Dawn, who are trying to form a new Oblivion Gate, featuring brand new enemies, locations, weapons, and even a conjurable Daedric horse. All of this content comes bundled with the Anniversary Edition of Skyrim, so I think if the price is right, which they still have not announced, then this is going to be one wild package for Skyrim. I will say the lack of a price tag does make me assume that they're going to be setting this as full price for the standalone and likely chop that down to $30 or $40 for the upgrade. I could be wrong on that, but we'll see. The creations purchased individually would cost significantly more than that, so if you want to play the creation content, I guess it's a little more reasonable. But that doesn't mean it won't be a hard pill to swallow, especially with the amount of new games releasing soon. I also do want to note, I totally understand those that are frustrated with the fact it will temporarily break mods for PC, as I'm a heavy mod user myself, but thankfully there is a way to get around it, and you have to remember that this release is for the majority of people that don't mod their games, and I do feel like this has a lot of potential value for Skyrim fans, both old and new. The Creation Club content is honestly something I could never fathom buying individually due to the pricing, but with it packaged all into one release, it makes it a lot more obtainable. So I could definitely see myself getting this. I'll probably get it for video purposes anyways, but even if that weren't the case, I do think that the content looks fresh and it will do a lot to flesh out the world of Skyrim and add a lot of new stuff that we've never experienced before. And I think the fact that they're going the extra mile to blend this content better into Skyrim and also bring content from other games and other areas of Tamriel into Skyrim, it's just fleshing out the overall experience. So when mods finally do catch up with this update, I think we'll all eventually forget about it and be glad that this edition was released. sort of like the Special Edition. Of course, it's a little bit different as the Special Edition didn't break the Legendary Edition mods. The people I feel the worst for, though, are mod authors who have to constantly update their mods just to keep them functional. I really wish there was a way to get around this issue, but it's just the unfortunate reality of games that have mod support. Whenever there's an update, it's inevitable that at least a select amount of mods are going to break. Anyways, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the Skyrim Anniversary Edition. Are you interested? Is it growing on you? Are you completely against it? Let me know down in the comment section below. But that's it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please smack that like button down below, subscribe during the fight if you aren't already, and ring that bell icon to stay updated in all of my future videos. It'd be super greatly appreciated as always. And until next time, this is Apoqsi, signing off.